Moving on to the independent, Leo, and a low emission zone is causing a bit of a stink.
So Sadiq Khan is to stand by Ulez after Starmer's stark warning over Uxbridge defeat. When I say Ulez, it's not a homophobic slur, it's the ultra-low emissions zone, which Sadiq Khan wanted to expand out to like the whole of, basically Cornwall, everywhere. He wanted the whole universe to be a Ulez so he could raise money, because there's a huge hole in the middle of his finances because of lockdown. TfL, is down billions of pounds, so he needs to fill it somehow. So he's doing it by just basically holding everybody over a barrel and charging them £12.50 to drive anywhere across the whole of London. So this lost them the vote in Uxbridge. They were expected, that's Boris Johnson's seat, he stood down, so there was a by-election, and they were expected to lose that to Labour. Instead, the Tories held on to that seat, which is actually a victory for Rishi. Nobody's really sort of, pointing out that wasn't expected to stay with the Tories. So a huge victory for Rishi. But Keir Starmer is furious about this Ulez thing, so he phoned up Sadiq Khan and said, look, you've got to stop with this Ulez nonsense. And Sadiq Khan has said, well, look, I still want all that money, so I'm still doing it. So he's still doing it. It's going to make him hugely unpopular with Londoners, but not unpopular enough, because I think not enough of them have got cars.
I don't accuse nobody of fraud, but Sadiq Khan's taking a cut. It's clear.
Yeah.
Nobody wants this. Nobody. Even cyclists have voted against this. So it's clear to me that this is just a money-making exercise to penalise, again, the public. It's like they hate the public.
Yeah.
We're voting people that hate. We're voting for people that don't like us.
Yeah. They're just shaking us down, just squeezing us until they can feel the pips.
It was like Al Capone.
Yeah.
There was a news story a couple of weeks ago about the fact that councils will be able to fine you more for entering a box junction. Like 100 quid for it. And I did think, if ever I'm fined 100 quid for being in a box junction, I'm staying there for a while.
Yeah.
That's 2 nights at some cheap hotel.
Especially with London rent.
Exactly, yeah.
Imagine paying £12.50 to go Croydon.
I know. and a lot of people in the suburbs, that's where families live. It's not like, in the centre of London where you can get the tube everywhere. If you're in Uxbridge, you kind of need a car, and you've probably got a family, so, you got to drop the kids off at school or football or whatever.
Imagine you can't even go on a date now, because if you're going to go on a date, you want to know exactly what's going to happen, because I'm paying £12.50 before we've even eaten anything. So I need to know, are we going back to
doubling
our house?
the cost of the evening.
Yeah.
That on the dating apps, do you live in the Ulez zone? So
Exactly.
£12.50 every day.
Get on your line.